in the prayer group, I got the feeling that the prayer group was not enough anymore. The prayer group was not enough anymore. I started to desire more. So I talked with my personal mentor or accompanied, I don't know how we say it in the mentor. Okay, with my personal yes, in my accompaniment, I talked with him, and I asked him, I think I need to start to serve. No, I need to start to serve in the community. And we prayed together, and he sent me to the ministry we call it's like to help in the confirmation of the young people in my city, in the community. So I started to serve, evangelizing, no, announcing my experience. That was great for me. So first step, I was beloved by God. Second step, I felt was not enough. Personal prayer. Third step, service. After maybe 1 year, no, I think less, maybe some month after my service, you can try to figure out what I felt in my heart. I felt that it was not enough. It seemed that serving once a week, going to the prayer group once a week, praying every day was not enough. Was not God that told me, Victor, you need to start a vocational path. Victor, you need to start serving. No, I started to feel in my heart that what I used to do was not enough. I was so beloved by him. I was so conquered by him. I was so seduced by him that in this case, myself, I want to do something for him. I think all the vocational answers starts from here. No, of course, God can call us, can make us see a sign, no, give us a confirmation about our vocation, our vocation, no, our lifestyle, our future. But it starts from a desire from my heart. So I started my heart I felt my heart burning, and I needed more. So I went again to my mentor, and we talked, and I told him, I think it's not enough. Maybe God is calling me. I don't know. I'm not sure about anything. I mean, I'm sure about one thing. How I'm living now is not enough for me. I want more. I want more. It doesn't mean that I was perfect, okay? Not at all. But it means heart burning. No, it means heart that was burning. This is a vocation, a calling from God starts on our heart. That's why it starts on prayer. No, starts on looking inside us. No, and so I decided when I was 17 years old, I decided to start the vocational path. But my family didn't agree with that at all, and they prohibited me to go to the vocation, and I was not over 18. So my mother told me, no, you cannot go, and I will not bring you there. You need to study. I was in my last year in Liceo, high school, preparing to enter in the university, and I wanted to do medicine. And my mother, no, you need to study hard. You need to do this, and you are going too much to Shalom, and you need to stop. And okay, that I entered in crisis, and I could not do the vocational in that year. That was hard for me. I need to wait. And when I was 19 years old, I was in the university. I had done a vocational experience in Toronto for 6 months. And when I go back, I started the university, and I start my vocational path. So my mother and my parents didn't agree with that. They are Catholics. but no, you need to finish your university so you can decide. You need to finish. So, because if you enter in the community and it is not for you, and you go out to the community, what you will do? You have no university, you will nothing to eat, you have no family, and no, all the cares about that our parents have with us. And that's true. And that's true. The vocation was mine, not theirs, not theirs. So anyways, I started with a lot of struggles. It was on the first year, it was on 2012. And okay, so the vocational path, I was praying and I was serving. I was in the community. And so I started to hear God's voice. But as I told before, it's a seduction path. It's not like, I remember, I told it in December in a congress that we've done here in Italy, and Paula has heard it. I remember that once, during my vocational year, vocational path, to discern if I would enter or not in the community, I was looking for signs, no? And one day I was like, Lord, if you write in the sky with the clouds, CV, which is community, vida, life, no, in Portuguese. If you write this in the heaven, in the sky with the clouds, I'm gonna enter in the community. But I need a sure. You need to show me. My parents didn't agree with at all with that. I'm like crazy. I talked with other priests, and they told me to do not do this. I do not know how to do it. Please give me a sign. If you give me a sign, I'm gonna enter. I prayed like this. And in that day, there was no clouds in sky, thanks God. No sign from sky, from heavens, no. Because the greatest sign, it's inside us, no? Actually, inside of myself, in my heart, I already had the sign, no? But God doesn't give us 100%, no, of sure. But he leaves us our freedom. No, he leaves to us our freedom. He gives us like 70%, and the other 30%, it's my yes, it's my risk. I want to go. And that was my experience in the vocational path. No, I felt the situation changed. No, it was not like at the end of the path, I was no longer searching for signs anymore. I was praying, Lord, now myself want to give my life to you. And you seduced me. Doesn't matter if you do not want me. Now myself, I give myself to you. Doesn't matter if you want. You seduced me, no? So you are guilty. So now it's your guilt. It's your fault. You need to accept me. No, but actually, it was just like the prophet in the gospel, no? Lord, you seduced me. No, you seduced me. And I let myself be seduced. No, I let myself be seduced. It's interesting because the verb here, the New Testament, from the Hebraic, it says trick. No, the verb is trick. The prophet says, Jesus, not Jesus, of course, Lord, you trick. The past of trick, it's tricked. You tricked me, no? And I let myself be tricked by you. And this is what Jesus does with us. Of course, it's not a kind of evil trick, no, not at all. But of course, God was tricking me, was seducing me from my very first experience, from that day when I was 15 years old. No, I was afraid of his voice, but actually inside of myself, in that time, I could heard already his voice. So this is the path, I think. These are some instruments that helped me. So of course, the community, the prayer group, the personal prayer. And okay, for finish, I think I have 1 minute. Where there is a man, there is a calling of God. So where there is Paula, there is a calling of God. Where there is Devanshi, there is a calling of God. Where there is Sergio, ci sta una chiamata del Signore. No? Where there is a man, there is a God's calling. Because God created us from nothing, but do not created us for nothing. But he created us with a plan for something. And our happiness, it's to fulfill it. It's to do it. And this is my happiness. I felt very, very happy, a happy person. Of course, I have a lot of struggles. I'm normal. I am a human, no, just like you. And there is a lot of struggles, challenges, but a life full of sense, no, because we live for heaven. So leaving my university, no, after 3 years inside the university, it was lacking 3 years more, and leaving my family, my girlfriend, my friends, my soccer, I play soccer still now, but my soccer team in my city, it was hard, of course, and it is, but God gave me so much more. So much more. And I'm not saying that to convince you. This is not my goal here. I'm here to say about my experience. So, and what I want to say, if God is calling you, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid, because he is calling you for happiness, for perfect happiness. And okay, I think that's it. It's better if I stop here. And thank you. And maybe I see you again soon for the questions and answers. Thank you. And sorry again for my English. And